Scrapbookers, this is Megan, and I am back today on Patreon with my first layout for the month of February. Again, I apologize, it's crazy late. I actually had this one done weeks ago and life just kind of exploded. So please forgive me that this has taken me so long to get up for you ladies, but I do appreciate your patronage and your support. So here you see I have this one photo, and this one is a 4x4. I had it printed off as a 4x6, but I cut it down to go along with the sketch for this month so that it would fit in with that. And this is of me and my bestie. I have two besties. This is my bestie that used to live in the same town as me, but she moved away, and so she comes back to visit once a year. And she actually hasn't been back for 2 years, and it makes me so sad. So I'm trying to see if I can go visit her because I miss her like crazy. But anyway, so she came to visit, and on this day, I had watched her kids so that she could go skiing with her family. And so I spent all day with her kids, and then she came over and we kind of chatted for, I don't know, half an hour to an hour before they had to go. And this was just a picture that Mark took of the two of us together. So I wanted to make sure that I got this scrapped and that I journaled about how amazing of a person she is and a bestie she is. Like, she's awesome. She has no judgment about anybody. Like, I don't even know how to explain her because she's just so amazing. She's never judged me once in my life, and she's seen me in hell and back again. And so it's just, when you find friends that are like that, it's just amazing. So she is definitely a forever friend and a forever bestie. I wanted to scrapbook that about her, and yeah, just I want a layout that says I appreciate her. So I decided to bring in a bunch of these flowers that I actually cut out from the background piece, one of the background pieces. And I'm going to use those, and mainly those, as my embellishments, and that is it. So right now I am cutting up two or three banners for this top cluster, and then I'm going to cut up 3 for the bottom cluster. And that's what I decide to do for my embellishing in each of the clusters. And I really, really love how this turns out. When I first made this sketch, I wasn't quite sure if I was going to like it. And I don't know. You kind of get like that with your layouts, but I totally do the same thing when I make a sketch. And I post it for you guys, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, are they even going to like this sketch? Does this sketch even look nice? Like, does it look okay? Like, I have fear every month when I post my sketches because I'm like, oh my gosh, this looks like crap. So I hope that you really enjoy the sketches because I appreciate your love and support, and just everything that you do to help me grow is just amazing. Okay, so I add that little tag up there at the top, and then I'm going to ink all the edges on everything in each of the clusters, and then I'm going to start gluing them down. And I think that is it for this layout. This one was super simple. Besides all the cutting out and fussy cutting and everything, it was pretty simple of a layout. And I think this one is actually one of the favorites that I've created in a very long time. You know how we go through those spurts where it's like you hate everything you make and you want to rip it up, but you don't, because at least it's a memory scrapbooked, right? I am not like Christy Harriman who can redo a layout 5 times because she doesn't like it, and on that 5th time it finally works. I just can't do that because I have so many photos that I want to get scrapped that I just go with what I do the first time. I think there is only one time in the last 5 years that I have re-scrapped a photo, and it was because the background just didn't work with the ones that I the photos that I was scrapbooking. And I think I actually showed you guys that layout. That was a Patreon exclusive. So lucky you, you get all the good stuff. Okay, so I had this little post-it note that said Saturday on it, and I knew that this photo was taken on a Saturday, and so I wanted to make sure to use that. And now I'm trying to bring in the journaling, and the journaling on the sketch is up in this top left-hand corner. And so I needed to bring in something to put the journaling on. Since my background paper is quite busy, you wouldn't be able to see it. So I decided to use this little tag. And I'm just going to add a couple of enamel dots in each of the clusters just to add that finishing touch. And then I'm going to write out my journaling and do the title and stamp the date. So my journaling is just going to say, I love this bestie of mine. I look forward to the week that Car comes home to visit every year. We have so much fun hanging out. And then I'm going to stamp the date, and that is going to be it for this layout. Thank you so much for watching, patrons, and for being a patron. And yeah, just for supporting me. I really appreciate it, and I hope you know how much I appreciate you. Thanks so much. Bye.